Hey, Mortgage Coach community, Dave Savage here, and I'm interviewing Danny Horanyi again. What's up, Danny?
Hey, Dave. Great to be here.
It's good to have you. Thank you so much for the interview yesterday. You crushed it. I want to tell part of the story that you shared in that longer 1 hour interview. But for anyone who hasn't watched one of your interviews, real quick, if you could just give them a feel for the volume that you're doing so they know how many families you're impacting on a monthly basis.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we're in the San Diego market, San Diego, California. Last month, our team helped 60 families for 30 million, and this month we'll be helping 63 families for about 31 million, a little over.
Killing it, killing it. Well, congratulations on the success, the impact. A lot of Mortgage Coach members don't realize it, but if you ask Danny or anybody that does a lot of Mortgage Coach reports, it actually saves time, and it's a time-saving tool. So let's talk about that story. You were talking about a specific move-up strategy. I want to make sure that anyone watching this YouTube video checks that out. And I also want them to know how you are packaging and telling that story to agents. So if you could just, you don't have to repeat it, but let's cover it again, what you covered in more detail yesterday.
Absolutely. So I'll get to the part where the impact on the client, which is really where the power is for that client and using the total cost analysis to help them. But it really starts back with the agent, and because the move up strategy really requires them to share some of their data, it's important to look to how you're going to have that conversation with them and draw it out of them. People are very, very protective of their database. And you have to communicate a ton of value to them before they're willing to kind of open up the books and share with you and kind of joint market with you. So it's, as I said, it starts with the agents. And right now we're looking for every possible new and innovative way to both get in touch with new agents, but also to re-engage our existing partners. We have to play both offensively and defensively in the current market. There's so many people that are coming off of the refi wave that are starting to engage with real estate agents. It's really important for us to stay really connected and engaged with our existing partners. And this move up strategy is the best way to kind of come to them with a fresh idea and have that conversation. So this is kind of how it plays out. Call up the agent, ask to set up a meeting with somebody we already know, call it a quarterly business planning meeting or however long it's been since you last talked to them. What I do is I go to their office, I have an iPad, and my mobile phone, set them up with the iPad as if they were the client, put the move up strategy in there, a generic one in this case, because this is the conversation where we're trying to get them to give actual real clients, and then walk them through the process of the move up analysis. And in this case, the agent had shared with us a property address, several. And so I plugged in one and found that it was absolutely an amazing opportunity for them to reach out to that client. They had originally purchased back in 2006, and they still have, to this day, their original 6% interest rate. So all of the move-up analyses, one of the objections that we have heard from other loan officers and mortgage coaches is, well, people don't want to give up their 3.5% interest rate, their 3.75% interest rate for 4.25% or whatever it is today. Well, here's somebody that was one of the very first ones we've done. They're at 6%. So what we did, so basically I'm sitting there with my mobile phone and I have my app up, and I'm, the actual implementation is this held a little bit lower, and I'm, reviewing it with them, looking down while they're on the iPad. I'm clicking through the information, and this particular person essentially had an opportunity to move from a 580 condo to a $700,000 single family home, and their monthly payment was going to go down. So let me actually show the monthly payment savings. $469 a month potential drop in monthly payment for them. And this is really where the power comes in, for them to potentially enhance their net worth over time. And here's where you can not only necessarily have to engage the agents, you can loop in CPAs, financial planners. There's so many different parties, but ultimately it was clear from this data that this client, if they had any lifestyle pressure to move, they definitely should have been engaging a professional to get real information. I mentioned it in yesterday's interview, but for those of you who have not seen Bill Hart's interview, where he talks about the dual market strategy and the misconception homeowners have about the quantity of equity that they have, It's absolutely mind-blowing. And when I share that statistic with the agents we're meeting with, couple that with the move up strategy, add the dual market strategy, add the misinformation about how many people believe they're still underwater. And these agents are, I actually just about 30 minutes before this interview, Dave, got another Excel spreadsheet with a list of 10 names and property addresses that we're going to be doing move up analyses for, which it's just a great opportunity for us to stay engaged and add value to our business partners and bring listings to the market, which is one of the primary pain points that agents are feeling right now.
No, this is huge, Danny. So we first broke this story, it's been almost a month, maybe 3 weeks, where you were going out to agents and having the move up buyer conversation. Then we got, Bill Hart brought us the dual market strategy. By the way, everybody who's watching this, all of those videos are down below. So if you look below, first of all, if you like this video, like it and share it with your friends, at least the mortgage friends that you like. If you're a branch manager, share it with your team, play it at the next meeting. Actually make your team create a move-up analysis and forward it to you so they know how to do this, because it's a huge game-changing strategy. But all the links, the Bill Hart interview, Danny's first interview, the interview I did with the RE Source TV guys, Ryan and RC, it's all right below. There's a box underneath this YouTube channel. Check it out. Danny, this has been great. I wanted to keep this lean and mean. Also, the 1 hour interview where Danny, I think it was probably about 45 minutes into it. Not that I want you to fast and miss Kristen or anything else, but about 45 minutes into it, Danny actually told this story and he used Mortgage Coach Live. So you can really see what he did. So Danny, this was fantastic. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you making time for the community on such short notice, and please keep the success stories coming.
My pleasure, Dave. Have a good one.
All right, you too, buddy.